Welcome to the JV contest between the Colerain Cardinals and the Princeton Vikings here at Princeton High School, which I think, is it called Pat Mancuso Stadium,
Yes.
I believe?
Yes, Pat Mancuso Stadium.
Which I assume was maybe a football coach at Princeton High School? Probably. So we are here. Should be starting the varsity JV game in a short bit, and later on this evening we'll also be broadcasting the varsity game. So I'm looking forward to an exciting contest. This is Ian Liddell here with Tom Hall, and we are looking forward to the contest tonight. This will be we'll be facing a team from the GMC and a team from the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. So anyway, look forward to an interesting game. There was a game that broadcast earlier in the week that got affected by lightning strikes and got delayed, but I think we're good tonight, hopefully. So we should. It's a pretty decent evening. It's a little bit warm, but yeah, it's still summertime here in Southwest Ohio. So Tom, any thoughts on tonight's contest? Or
Well, this is the first conference game
yeah.
between the two schools, so I think they're probably taking it very seriously.
Yep. You normally, when you have these games, you'll see you'll have a varsity starting group, and then on your JV team, you'll have a couple of what they call swing players. So they'll play JV, they'll suit up varsity, and they might play a little bit of varsity, but I don't think they can play too much. Otherwise, they can't play like more than a game and a half or something. So if you're playing a quarter or so, or varsity, it'll affect your time. So the good news tonight is we have two uniforms that are different color uniforms. Earlier in the week, we had two white teams, and unfortunately one had to put on a practice jersey, so it was almost impossible calling the players without being able to see their numbers. So the good news is tonight we don't have that issue.
It's Colerain in the white and Princeton in the orangish red.
And it looks like we're about ready to kick off here tonight. So you'll see different formations back there. You'll see the back line. You'll see a little different. Princeton's in looks like a 2-4-4.
2-4-4, yeah.
And if you're looking at, so you'll see different formations on that. So we won't get too technical for you here tonight. But anyway, looks like that was a handball, but unintentional. And that looked like another handball, but I guess they're going to let handballs go tonight. Usually when you call a handball, sometimes it's like, is it too close to your body, or is it called an unnatural position where if it kind of hits you and you're trying to knock it down, or you get your arms extended from you, they'll typically call a handball, and you usually don't want to call a handball in the box because that'll be a penalty kick. It's kind of hard to tell where the box is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's very light, but if you look on the field, you can see it, and it's usually about 18 yards out from the goal line, and then you'll see the little box as we go up on the field. So anyway, this is a multi-use facility. Actually, before the game tonight, there was the Princeton varsity football was practicing, I should say.
Oh, nice takeaway.
Yep, a little bit back and forth. Actually, Princeton had a pretty impressive win going to football over the weekend. They beat Colerain like 28-0 or something like that. Yeah,
we're good for
and
them.
Usually Colerain's a power. Lost their head coach a couple of years ago, but anyway, we'll go back to the other type of football. Nice dribble down the wing there, well defended.
Okay, so Princeton's going to inbound it here.
Yep, we got a throw in. And technically, they've gotten a little easier on throw-ins, but usually when you're doing a throw-in, you got to be behind your head. That's what it used to be. So a side toss used to be illegal, but they pretty much don't call that anymore. That was another handball, but didn't get called.
Yeah.
You can't really guide the ball with your forearm. But you sometimes tend to see that in varsity. They kind of let teams play a little bit. Well played. Nice pass. And a little bit errant. It'll be a throw-in coming up for Colerain. So far, it looks like Princeton's had a little bit more of the possession. If we look at the season so far, we got the stats there for the Eastern. We have the GMC conference. Do we have the stats for the ECC conference? We can look those up. But in the well, this is varsity, so I guess we'll worry about that when it's the varsity game.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting for a moment we're doing the JV games, so they don't post those online. For anybody who's interested, though, there usually is some pretty good information on the conference websites on different players and stats and past champions, things of that nature. There must be some company, I think, probably does all of them, different conferences, because they look kind of similar. You know, Eastern Cincinnati or GMC or whatnot.
Yeah, there is a company, the name of which escapes me right now.
Yeah. I also saw a couple weeks ago that there's actually a company now that's doing pay-to-play or pay-to-watch called ESP Media. Have you ever heard of them?
No, I have not.
They're actually, I saw some recruiting on LinkedIn, so maybe maybe we're auditioning for our paid performance. we can bargain with Waycross.
Yeah,
for
second
that.
career here.
But apparently you can watch those games, like some of the football games, and you pay like $10 for watching like almost any game. So for grandparents that are in different states or whatever, I'm sure some of them will easily pay $10 to watch Johnny play football or soccer.
I'm sure they would.
Yep, so not a bad bottle. Got a few in attendance here, Tom. It looks like most of them are probably parents, I would think. We'll see what happens for the varsity game.
Yeah, I think there'll be more people here for that.
Yeah. So when Colerain has been part of the GMC since forever, right? They've always been a GMC member. Princeton has too.
Yeah, in my memory.
Yeah. We were saying a little bit earlier, I was saying earlier, Princeton's kind of funny in terms of the school district. Because I live in Warren County, southern part of Warren County, and half of that neighborhood is Princeton, half of it's Mason. Oh, that's a good pass. Looks like offside.
They had something going there, didn't
Offside
they?
or a foul, but I think it was offside. So just for anybody who's wondering about offside, is you cannot be behind a defending player when the ball is struck. So if you strike it, if you're even with them when it's struck, then you can run onto it, you're fine, but you cannot get an advantage by kind of, what do they call that in basketball? Where
Breakaway?
Yeah, breakaway. No, I'm thinking more where you're cherry picking. You know, you sit down the other end and just wait for the ball to come to you.
Yeah.
So you can't cherry pick in soccer. And there's been a lot of controversy with that. There was a huge controversy weekend before last with the Columbus Crew in Cincinnati, where there was a play offside, probably by 2 or 3 yards, and or it seemed to be, and the refs didn't look at it, and the FC Cincinnati ended up losing the match.
Ooh.
Or it tied the match. They would have won it probably without it. And they have something now in that where they've got video recording, so you can actually look at the plays on replay. It's called VAR.
The corner kick here for Colerain.
Good corner. Yeah, it looked like she may have handballed that, but not as bad. Colerain's first possession on the other side, really.
Yeah.
Good run there. She's
got something going here.
She's got some wheels.
Got some teammates in front. Oh, she centered that ball.
Yeah.
2 teammates out in front.
Yep. There's sometimes a tendency to want to have the glory of being the goal scorer, and she went to the near post and pretty easily defended by the keeper.
She worked very hard to get that ball down the field.
Yeah. She's got some height. She looks pretty tall.
Yeah, she is.
You wonder here, Tom, if some of these guys are multi-athletes or not. It's tougher these days. Like some probably could be basketball players. If they're not playing on a select team, that's probably a good chance. But we got call the penalty kick.
Oh,
So what? Was she tripped in the box?
I
Maybe
didn't-
we could see a replay later if it's possible.
I did not see what prompted this.
I didn't either. So a scoring opportunity here for Princeton.
The goalie
They're going to
mishandle?
secure the goal, the net. I guess maybe a part of it was on the field or off the field. So I think they're just trying to line it up so it's the two goalposts are actually on the soccer field, on the goal line. So what do you think? She's going right, left, or down the middle?
I see she's going to go left. That's my
Yeah.
guess.
There's a tendency to do that. Keeper didn't move.
Goalie guessed middle and kick went left.
Wonder if she was looking in the sun.
Yeah, that sun is
facing that? Yeah.
nasty.
So she might not have been able to see where the ball was going. I think that's why she put her eyes down like that.
It might
Yeah.
be.
I thought at first maybe she was upset, but I think it's because she couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Full name for number 29, Madeline Walton.
Madeline Walton with a nice penalty kick. I think even if she'd have known it was coming, I don't think she could have saved that.
No, it was good. Just inside the corner.
Yeah. So that puts Princeton ahead 1-0. I wonder if they said she was tripped because there wasn't a handball.
I did not. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what caused that.
Yeah. She's onside.
Oh, she is. Yeah.
Yep, lead on. Let's see if she's going to go far post or near. Oh,
Ooh.
got a little bit underneath that. She hit the football post.
The football post. Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, that doesn't count for anything. So Tom and I were talking earlier. We're glad we're not at I-75 tonight because it looks like a little bit of a backup. This field actually sits right near the 275 intersection.
Interstate's been backed up for at least an hour.
Yeah. Oh, nice play there
Yeah,
by
there's something.
Colerain. Good ball.
Pass and new.
Yep. They're doing a pretty good job of finding the players.
Oh,
That was probably a handball too. She's protecting herself. Oh, that was a little bit of and she knocked it down with her hand again. I think they pretty much decided not to call handball tonight. So we've got 27 minutes to go here in the first half. The score, the Vikings 1, the Cardinals 0 on a penalty kick. By Walton, Madeline Walton, I believe. She is a junior midfielder. I'm guessing she might be on the varsity roster as well. So Tom, is this you said you've done a couple soccer games? This was one of your first
one of my first. Yeah.
games? Yeah.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Very popular with young people these days.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of interesting if you go to a Friday night or a Saturday night, you've got the Reds playing in one stadium and you got FC Cincinnati playing in the other. And I had never been to an FC Cincinnati game until a few weeks ago, but the place was full and there was a lot of energy. Which, the way the Reds were playing this year, there's not a lot of energy.
No.
A lot of energy from the away teams. But that's another conversation. So he showed up tonight with a locked locker room or a locked press box, but we did get in shortly before the game, so that's a good thing. I remember this was one of the first turf fields or AstroTurf or turf fields they had in the city, if I recall. It's been around for a couple of years.
Would be an early one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderful stuff to walk on.
Yeah. Get a lot of that rubber in your shoes if you're down there, but it's It's durable, and they don't have issues with weather. It can be multi-sports. They had a football practice before, and it might be difficult to do that if you had a muddy field and you have to play a soccer game after a football practice.
Oh, yeah.
Probably wouldn't be possible. Well, it would be, but it wouldn't be kind of ugly. Oh, looks like she's through. Nice play.
It was a good play.
Using a little bit of leverage there.
Oh,
And
trip.
she tripped, but we'll see if they called that a foul. So if they did, there'll be a kick. If it's a throw-in, then you'll know they didn't call a foul. Pretty nice press box up here. Air conditioned is nice. You don't always go into ones that are air conditioned.
Yes.
Mason has a broadcast booth, but the press box for the soccer is on the back end of the announcing. So the front end is football, the back side is for soccer. Sometimes the sight lines aren't very good. Kick from the keeper. Keeper must have a good leg because they got her taking the kick
Yeah.
with the defender behind. Oh, that's a good ball.
Oh, it is.
The keeper come out and get it though. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I have not. I was wondering what was going on there.
Yeah. She must, yeah. Would make for an interesting play if she had miskicked it and all of a sudden the goalie's at the half field mark. She played a,
Outside.
I'm not sure what the play was there. Actually, it was on this side of the field, so I'm not sure why she played it back that far, but there's keeper again. The keeper's, she's gonna get a good exercise getting back to her goal.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of running here.
Yep. Oh, now it's open.
Yeah, it
Somebody
was.
can take a big long leap.
It was.
Kick. Unfortunately for Princeton, they didn't have somebody. That was had a little bit of spin on it. Good ball though. They're doing a pretty good job of passing it around. Good game the other night where there wasn't as much passing. It was a lot of kicking. Comes keeper. Easily places it. Good pass from the keeper. A little bit off on the next kick. So no substitution so far.
That's a takeaway.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Let's see if she's going to cross it here.
Got PMH.
Ah, she went for the near post again. Probably some of her teammates are asking her to cross it
Yes.
because they had two on that side again.
Yes.
If she crosses it, that's a goal scoring opportunity. Let's see if Colerain here can create an opportunity. Looks like that's gonna stay in. Nope, just out.
Yeah.
Looks like that should be a throw-in for Princeton. We're almost halfway through first half.
Most of the game has been played in the Princeton offensive end.
Yeah. Yeah, Princeton's had a couple good goal scoring opportunities. Obviously, they got the one on the penalty kick. Here's your first substitution of the game. coming in for Colerain is number 21.
Jasmine Nichols left the game, number 11, I believe.
Yep, and number 21 came in.
That would be Lexi Dreyer.
Lexi Dreyer. Princeton on the run again. Well defended by Colerain. Throw in for Princeton. So there's 10 teams in the GMC. You got Lakota East, Middletown, Mason, Oak Hills, Fairfield, Lakota West, Colerain, Princeton, Sycamore, and Hamilton. So the teams west of 75 would be, Oak Hills and Colerain, and I guess Hamilton too.
Yes, Hamilton.
Yeah. GMC typically has had the big schools. And there you got your first corner kick for Colerain. So you following the football this year in high school at all, or not really?
Not yet.
No, not yet, yeah.
I know the Warriors have come out of the box hot,
Yeah.
defending state champs.
They have a defensive back owned Ohio State, I think, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a very talented team.
Yep. Actually broadcasting the game next week, football. It's Wynwood's against, I forget who they're playing. I'm pretty sure it's another team in the East Coast Conference. Eastern Cincinnati Conference, sorry. Corner kick here for Colerain. Usually those are good goal scoring opportunities. Played out to one of their players, and Princeton was able to clear that. Looks like we're going to get a penalty on that. It actually went to a card. I didn't think that was
I didn't know.
that bad of a foul.
No, I didn't.
I saw it as maybe a hard tackle, but not worthy of a card. But
Same
anyway.
here. Drew a yellow card.
So with the yellow card, she's got to leave the field, got to bring somebody new in, and that was actually the girl that just came in.
Yeah, Lexi Dreyer left the game, and they brought in number 1,
Yeah.
Briley Marsh.
Was it Lexi the one who committed the foul?
I believe so.
That's why she was subbed out. Normally the option with that is you can come off the field, but then you go right back on. So it's an interesting rule in high school. It's pretty rare to see a red card in high school. There's a good ball through. No. Played that back to the middle. A good opportunity here for Colerain. Getting a little choppy in the midfield right there.
Yeah,
Lots of bodies.
the Colerain Cardinal have had trouble getting the ball into the Princeton end and keeping it there. Yep. Princeton has had by far the better scoring opportunities so far.
Oh, that might be worthy of a card. Looks like she kind of threw an elbow there.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
I don't see
That's
it.
definitely card worthy. I'm not sure.
I don't think he flashed the card.
I think he did. I think he pulled one.
You-
Sure. I'm pretty sure he grabbed because
Yeah,
he
did
put it
he?
back into his pocket. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it quickly then.
Yeah. I'm not sure why the temper's flared there, but he's writing it in his book. Seems a little, oh, there's a little hip check.
Yeah,
It's getting a little testy out there.
it is.
There are so many bodies that's so compressed that to me there just seems to be, it seems awfully, the spacing's not, they're just too tightly. You know, when you're that crowded, it's not a very fluid looking game. It just,
Nobody can do anything when they're
yeah,
collected together like that.
yep. That's where you're seeing a lot of body, a lot of contact. Still fairly warm tonight, so you get a little bit heated and, you know,
It's hot out there.
yeah. Especially when you're playing on turf, it adds another 5-10 degrees.
Yes.
They'll be glad they're playing at night and not at 1 or 2 in the afternoon. If it got a little bit warmer, they would sometimes institute water breaks. They were doing that over in England like a week or 2 ago because England's been getting like 100-degree temperatures
Oh, yeah.
and no air conditioning over there.
No,
So
they're-
yeah,
They're not set up for it over there.
no. We got a little under 14 minutes. 14 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-0 Princeton on a penalty kick, which we think was a trip in the box. Put in by Madeline Walton, giving them 1-0 lead. And Princeton's had most of the play. The last minute or two, it's been down in Colerain or down in Princeton side. And a throw in for
Yeah,
number 31.
Yeah, Princeton's ball here.
Yep, that would be Brielle Smiley. She tripped on her own accord there, I think. Well played. Nice pass. Good attempt through pass. It got blocked well by Colerain. Playing the ball out in the middle, they'd be better off trying to spread it wide a little bit. Widen the field. That had to be a handball. They pretty much decide not to call
Yeah,
handballs
they're
tonight.
letting that go here.
I can see for the unintentional ones, but when you're kind of directing it to yourself, it really should be called. Nice job of defending there from Princeton. We've got a chance here for somebody to play it on, so he's going to play it wide. Smart play. Throw in coming up for Princeton. And then again will be Brielle Smiley. Nice job of clearing it out. Oh, very nice back move there from number 5 for Colerain. Spun the other player right around. Playing it back. Looks like there we go. Might be an opportunity here, and he kind of pushed her to the ground there.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a kick for Colerain. Still a little bit further out to be able to create a lot of danger on this, but I'm almost surprised they didn't bring their keeper up. That might be a little bit too far to run back from. See if somebody from Colerain will try to put a run on the net. Not a bad ball. Well played by the defender, by the goalkeeper. Cleared it back to Colerain. Colerain's now putting on a little bit of pressure for the first time. Now, I don't think that was a handball because we haven't called one so far.
No.
But maybe that might have been a lean indoor. We're calling that. This is a pretty good opportunity here.
It is.
This should be a direct kick, I think.
About 35 yards from the goal.
See if she's going to try. Tried, but went wide. A lot of the times in that situation, rather than try to put it on net, though, they set up a bunch of players on this side, and they all kind of run in. Create a little bit of havoc in the box. You never know what might happen. Not much of a breeze tonight, Tom.
No, it was a very quiet night. A little bit of a breeze from right to left,
Yeah.
but not much.
First day of September. Still feels like we'll still. I have a feeling we'll get another month of summer at least.
Oh yeah.
Even though it was a little bit cooler tonight. I mean, this morning it was in the high 50s, I think.
It was, yeah. Yeah, high 50s.
Yeah.
Probably get one more heat wave
Yeah.
next week.
Keep the snow away as long as we can. Because you're saying you're up near Michigan, right? You're originally from there, so
Yeah.
you're probably used to snow.
Yeah. The winters were much colder back in the day.
Yeah. So I was talking to the Princeton varsity coach a little bit before the game. One of the players he was talking about on his team that does a little bit of varsity as well, her name is Victoria Smith, number 38. She just turned 14.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
actually a young freshman.
Wow.
But this is his first year as the Princeton head coach. He came over in May, so it's still probably in that transitional period like any new coach. He said he did play for Princeton High School. He was a striker when he played. Like he was saying, he averaged usually about 20 goals a year, so he was a good striker.
He was a real good striker. Got a corner kick here for Princeton.
Kick. Yep. See, I would actually, the girl that's really tall, she's got her back. I'd almost have her coming in to try to head the ball. Mm-hmm. Direct, it'd be a little bit tougher where she's standing. Well, she might be able to get a head on it. Oh, that's off the top goalpost. No 3 points on that one. Actually, it went off Colerain, so they get another chance. But if she could make it to the box, I definitely want to take advantage of the height on the corners. So is she going to try to put it right in or play it to a teammate? It looks like she's going to go right to the goal. Not bad. Is that still in play? Nope. No, this will be a goal kick now. So that went off of Princeton. So another potential scoring opportunity goes by the wayside. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Pretty even contest. Probably a little bit more Princeton, but Colerain's had the ball in their end of the Princeton end of the field a little bit in the second part of this first half.
As I watch these shadows lengthen, I realize that as this half draws on, it's harder and harder for Colerain to get things going facing the sun.
Yeah. I guess in the second half they'll have the advantage of not having it reversed.
Yeah. And those shadows look to be about, 12 feet long now?
Yeah. You know what? Don't the length of your shadows have something to do with the time of the year? Like spring, fall, or I thought certain times of the year the shadows are longer or shorter. I may be wrong.
Yes, they are. The sun gets lower in the sky as you get closer to winter.
Yeah. Guess I was paying attention a little bit in school. Oh, here might be an opportunity for Colerain if they can get the ball through. Looks like she's going to play it back to the keeper. Now if she,
Oh,
might be an opportunity here. Well played by Colerain. Let's see if she can cross it. Very nice. And it looks like corner kick coming up for Colerain, or is that going to be a goal kick? I guess they ruled that it went off of Colerain.
There was a good defensive play there by the
Yep.
Princeton player, because
Yeah.
Colerain had passed it to a player in front of the goal, but he was
Yeah.
covered.
One thing to note on that, if the defender kicks it back to the keeper, the goalkeeper cannot pick it up with their hands. But if they head it back to them, then they can play with their hands. That wasn't always a rule, but it was instituted a few years ago. Hasn't been a lot of activity for the Princeton keeper. She really hasn't had to make a save yet, I don't think. I'm not sure if...
She's had to come out of the goal a few times.
Yeah, but I don't think she's ever... There's no saves.
No.
I'm not sure there's been a shot on goal, actually.
No.
Shot towards the goal, but nothing at the goal. And actually, even though Princeton's had their play down that end, I'm not sure the Colerain keepers had to make a save. You know, there's a couple times where they've shot it towards it, but it's been to the left or right or over the top.
Yeah, I think that's right, except for the penalty shot.
Yeah, yep,
It probably had been the only shot on goal.
yep. Looking into the sun a little bit. Colerain back to the middle. Princeton ball. Might be an opportunity here. Nope. Got a little under 4 minutes to go. 1-0. Well played by Colerain, but Princeton recovered and got the ball, but out of play. Looks like Princeton is looking to sub somebody in on the next ball out by Princeton, by Colerain. Maybe not. No, she was looking to sub in because with the ball going out, one time you can sub in your player is when it's your throwing. So we've got 34 coming in for Princeton. That would be Charlotte Martin. Coming out for Princeton with a couple of opportunities here in the first half. Number 20. She's had a couple of, Jessica Powell. She's had a couple of opportunities. This one looks like she's got some speed. Out of play. 2 minutes, 50 seconds here to go in the first half. Entertaining first half. Really anybody's game still. Looks like we've gotten a few more fans in the stands. I'm sure in the second half we'll see more of that as people come for the varsity game.
Mm-hmm.
Normally the JV will stay for the varsity game, I would assume, and then they all go back on the same bus. I would think if you're the away team.
I believe that's how they do it.
Yeah. Not sure what happens with the varsity team. If you're the home team. That might be optional. So maybe the varsity, you want to make a good impression on the head coach by standing around and watching the varsity game.
There's a chance.
Oh, she's going to get there.
Oh.
Well played.
It was close.
Yeah. Could have almost been some collision, but they avoided it. Tom, what they haven't seen so far, anybody roll on the ground and grab their ankle.
No, we haven't seen that.
That's for the professionals.
Yeah.
There used to be a rule, a sponge rule, where you'd come over and they'd bring the sponge, and there was when my dad played, he goes, it was a magic sponge, because once they sprayed the sponge on you, you were recovered, you were 100% healthy again, you got up, and you were great. But I haven't seen that yet. It's usually pretty good theater.
I remember watching a player get up off a stretcher and get back into the game.
Yeah. You know, the one thing you don't see here, which you see at football games, is like I don't know if they do a varsity, but you know, they have those tents for concussion protocol. And you can get concussions in soccer too.
Oh yeah, I don't see the tent here.
Yeah, I mean, you're not hidden with helmets, but you'll see people go head to head, both trying to head the ball. Or if you don't head the ball properly, it can make a pretty good impact.
Well, times are running out here.
Yep.
And the Cardinals
Got 25 seconds to try to do something.
inbounding it.
And when it ends in high school, it ends. It's not to the referee's discretion on when to stop it. When the clock runs out, the clock runs out in high school.
10, 9, 8,
They're starting to count it down here.
6, 5, 4, 3,
And that should be the first half here.
1.
We're at the end of the first half with the Princeton Vikings with a 1-0 lead on the Colerain Cardinals. The one goal for Princeton was on a penalty kick for Madeline Walton. No shots on goal from either side, but entertaining, and look forward to an interesting second half. We'll join you in a few minutes.
The concession stand is...
Stay informed about your community by watching live government meetings on the Waycross Government Programming Channel, available on Spectrum Channel 23 and Cincinnati Bell Optics Channel 853. Playback of these programs are also available, including a playback schedule on www.waycross.tv. Keep up with changes in your community or the communities around you. Now serving Springfield and Colerain Township, the Whitten Woods and Northwest School District, the Village of Green Hills, and City of Forest Park. Waycross Community Media, building communities through communications.
Okay, we're back here for the second half. In the first half, Colerain was looking straight into the sun. Princeton gets that benefit this half, though. The sun's still going to be looking at it. We were saying on the penalty kick in the first half, we're not sure the goalie saw the ball. He was looking right into the sun. Looking forward to an entertaining second half here. Princeton with a 1-0 lead. So anything in particular you saw the first half that caught your eye, Tom?
Well, Colerain was having trouble getting the ball into the Princeton end, but I'm curious how much the sun had to do with that.
Yeah.
So what I'm interested in here in the second half is the situation going to shift? Is Colerain going to have more offensive success and Princeton less offensive success?
Yeah.
Princeton was the dominant team of the first half. Princeton is coached by Jason Davis and Abby Schwarzenau, and the Cardinals are coached by Derek Montgomery. It's his first year at Colerain. Derek is from Logan, Ohio, and now lives in Hamilton.
I remember where Logan, Ohio is. There might be an opportunity for just a little bit. If we'd been a little bit wider, might have had an opportunity. Looks like we may have had an offside or a foul, so free kick coming up for the Princeton Vikings.
You can see she's having trouble with the sun there.
Yep. Might be an opportunity there for Colerain, a back heel. Well done. Cleared off the ball by Princeton with the throw-in coming up for... I'm not sure. Oh, throw-in for Colerain. Yep. Found one of her players. Nice spin move there. Well defended by Princeton, though.
That was a good play.
And here's Princeton on the counter. Might have an opportunity. I think she was onside. And a beautiful pass. Just missed it.
Didn't connect.
Good idea, though.
Yeah, it was
got
good
a little
setup.
bit of a push there, which I think got caught by the ref. We had a little bit of physical play in the first half.
Yeah, they got a little testy there for a little
Yeah.
bit, about midway through the half.
Yep, yep. Princeton defender going back. Probably he'll play it wide here rather than try to be too cute with it. Well, she got pretty cute with it.
Yeah, he did.
Kind of surprised the Colerain front. There might be an opportunity for a shot near goal.
Ooh.
That was a good opportunity. Probably Colerain's best shot so far.
Yeah, they missed
Best
about
opportunity.
2 feet up from the left.
Yep. That's a shot at goal, but not a shot on goal. Colerain's getting a couple opportunities. Offside. She didn't get back. So when that ball was passed to her, she was in an offside position. By the time she got it, she might have been on, but
She was trying to get onside. It
Yeah.
was close.
yep. Princeton, if she turned, if the Princeton player there had turned, she would have seen 31s wide open down the side. Well played there, nice
move,
ball.
yeah.
Caught their own player by surprise there. They did a good job of catching up to it, though.
It'll be Colerain's ball.
I think it went
No,
off
no,
of
no,
Colerain. Went off
Princeton.
Colerain, yeah.
Princeton's, my mistake.
I think she kicked it and then it ricocheted off 17, which is Sophia Cawthorn? No, sorry, that was Princeton 17. Glanced off. Ball's been down in the Colerain side a little bit. Maybe your theory's working, Tom. The sundial.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh, played it wide. Oh, we got a good opportunity
that was
here.
a great
Oh,
move.
she a little bit further. Keeper decided to stay in the goal, which was probably the right move. And we have a corner kick
Yes.
coming up for the Colerain Cardinals with an opportunity here to net the contest at 1-1. In general, I think Princeton's probably got more height than Colerain.
Yes.
So in these corners, height matters. See if she does a good job. Oh, that's a good ball. Headed out well. See if she's going to try to strike it. She did. Oh, just wide. Good thought, but she was not able to control that. So as a result, goal kick for Princeton. Oh, she played it right back to
yeah.
her. Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, got away with one there.
Oh, I think the Colerain player's eyes got wide when the ball came to him.
He couldn't believe it.
Yeah. You don't want to do that too many times in a game.
No.
Colerain pressing now to try to get the equalizer. A little bit too much pressure there, resulting in a free kick for number 33, Alina Messer. I'm assuming that's Alina.
Yes.
Alina? Yeah.
Eliana.
Eliana. Could be a couple options.
Maybe, yeah.
If we got the pronunciation wrong, we apologize. There's Colerain continuing to keep the ball on their side of the field. A couple of shots near goal. They have not, again, the goalie has not had to make a save. On either side, I don't think so.
I don't think so. The penalty kick is the only shot on goal, I believe.
Yep. So the varsity team is showing up for Colerain. And we talked a little bit earlier, wondering if there might be a couple of folks on playing JV that will suit up for varsity and maybe get some action. So the one thing about soccer, Tom, is when you get to the playoffs, everybody is in the playoffs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, football, you have to qualify. Though I think
There's a
there's
shot
your
on
first
goal.
shot on goal. Nice save by Princeton. I think they've talked in football maybe expanding it. But in Cincinnati, I mean, you got a lot of good football teams, so getting to the
Oh, yeah.
playoffs is a challenge. The only problem with everybody getting into it, you can have some pretty unentertaining early round games.
Yeah.
There is a rule in soccer that, and I don't know if it's, that might be an opportunity for Princeton. Is there's a rule of thumb that if you can't beat a team by more than 9-0, and if you beat a team by more than 9-0, you get a letter from the league. So when you get those early 9-0 games, it becomes a little bit boring because they're just passing it around and playing keep away, which can be kind of, for the other team, they can get kind of mad with that. They can get tense. Now we've got it in the midfield, and let's see if she. So we've got a goalie change? No, same keeper as first half?
Yeah, I think
Or
it's
is
the
it
same
different?
goal, yeah.
Okay. Good punt. We were commenting in the first half how several times she took kicks. That might be a mistake. That could be a second goal for Princeton,
Yes.
and it is.
Yes.
She played it back to the keeper. And that mistake resulted in a 2-0 Colerain or Princeton lead.
It was kind of an unfortunate giveaway goal.
Yeah. Yep.
Harmon.
That is the inherent danger in passing it back. If you don't pass it back with enough force on it, that will result in a second goal. That's going to make the task for Colerain to come back and tie this game a lot more difficult.
Yeah, that's a big mountain they have to climb all of a sudden.
Yeah. So a PK and a mistake. But to Princeton's credit, she buried it. Who got the goal on that?
Not sure.
Yeah. Should have caught that. Sorry about that. Well, if you guys are going to be watching it on YouTube later, you will have the benefit or recorded. If you've got it recorded on your DVR, you could rewind it and freeze it for yourself. So I do have the replay schedule for the varsity. Well, actually, this will be for the. I'm trying to think. They'll Yeah, they'll be both, I think. So on this Saturday, it'll be replayed on Waycross at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. On the 6th at 7 and 9. And on the 10th, the Thursday, 10 and 12 o'clock.
And they'll post them on YouTube the same day.
Yeah, after the live event, so they have to they show it first on Waycross.
They show them first and they post them on YouTube, yeah.
Yep.
We had a trip there, so the ball goes over to Princeton.
So if anybody's listening to this game and wants to hear us again, you can just play it over and over again. And it's all free. As long as you have an internet connection, I guess, but who doesn't now? A little bit of contact there. I think that was body to body in the the person had a little bit more size got the foul call.
Yes.
I'm not sure there was much to it, but
There's quite a size difference between those two young ladies.
yeah, yep. Princeton's got several players that are pretty tall.
They do, yeah.
Makes me curious if are any of them basketball players? Not that everybody tall has to be a basketball player, but it certainly helps. She's got some speed. And that time she was looking to cross it, just crossed it a little bit too long. She had a couple of opportunities in the first half. Was that? I'm pretty sure that was Jessica Powell. Jessica is a junior, so I'm assuming she'll probably suit up for the varsity game. We might have another opportunity. Is Jessica going to get on it?
Oh.
Little contact, and they are going to call a foul, or they're allowing that. I guess they were calling that a 50-50 ball.
Yeah.
A lot of times they will not allow that.
I was waiting to see what the referee would do. I thought he'd blow a whistle.
I thought so too. I thought she was a little late. I thought she had possession. We
Yeah.
don't have the benefit of the replay tonight,
No.
but I would have liked to have seen that. I'm not sure in the professional leagues if they would have. They probably would have blown that.
I think it would have blown that dead, yeah.
Yeah. Because I thought she had possession, and then she got impacted, so to speak, and then got the goal.
Yeah.
And I think that is exactly what the Colerain coach is saying. And I think the Colerain coach just got yellow carded.
Gold Vikings by number 20, Jessica Powell.
Honestly, I think the Colerain coach had a little bit of
Legitimate complaint.
legitimate complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a credit the goal to Jessica Powell. It's
Jessica.
3-zip Vikings over the Cardinals.
Yep. Hey, to Jessica's credit, she let the play continue. She challenged for the ball and let the ref make the decision. Yeah, the rule of thumb with that, if it's a 50-50 ball and she doesn't have possession of it, she's got all rights to try to play the ball. The question is whether she had possession of it, even for a split second. With the game 3-0 now, rather than like one or the first goal of the game, probably not quite as animated as it might have been if it had been an even game.
Yeah. This is, we've stopped the clock.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going.
Now we're started. So we're halfway through the second half, and Colerain now has a commanding 3-0. Or Princeton, I'm sorry, has a commanding 3-0 lead.
Yeah. That'll be Colerain's ball.
It's interesting because Colerain in the first part of the second half, where they were getting most of the possession.
Yeah, I thought they were going to make a comeback.
Yep. And then the game turned on the turnover.
Yeah,
And
that turnover in front of the goal.
Yep.
It made it 2-0, kind of puts a dagger in Colerain.
And then only a minute later, they got a third one.
Yeah.
We'll have to see here if Colerain continues to compete, try to get a goal, or if they, kind of slow it down a little bit. Well, that's a good ball. Can play a little wide. Keeper's going to get there. We can see the outline of the box. So prior to this being a turf field, did they play here but it was grass? Natural grass, I'd assume?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they did.
Trying to remember how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Quite a while ago.
You know, they redid the high school here and a couple of the schools in Princeton. They're pretty nice.
Oh yeah. They tore down the high school and
Yeah.
rebuilt this mega school across the street. It's quite.
Yeah.
The stadium is the same. The stadium was not altered.
Have you done any basketball games over there?
No, I have not. I've not been
did.
inside the building.
I did one for ICRC. She's pulling away there. This could be
There's a chance.
4. Nope. I did a game there a few years ago with Princeton. Did one for the girls, one for the boys, but nice facility.
I forget what it cost. It was a lot.
Got her offside there.
Ooh.
Was she on this side of the...
I thought,
maybe she was on the side of the field. That was close.
yeah.
I actually thought she was onside before the ball was struck.
That's what I thought too.
In terms of the call so far tonight, I think most of the just perception, but it seems like more of the advantages have gone to Princeton over Colerain.
Yes, the breaks have gone Princeton's way. That's absolutely right.
Yeah. Including the penalty kick. We got an explanation on the penalty kick. We were wondering what it was for. Talked to the ref at halftime, and he said that she leaned down and put her to the ground, and that's why they called the PK. Oh, nice turn. Very nice. See if Princeton might have a chance to get a 4th goal here. We get an offside. Looks so. So we got 19 minutes to go here in the second half. We've got Colerain, Princeton leading the Colerain Cardinals 3-0. 1-0 at halftime. 2 back-to-back goals. One on a turnover, pretty much, and the second one on a collision with the keeper, which was decided that was legit. So result, we got 3-0. Looks like Colerain may be looking to make some wholesale substitutions here. Looks like you got 3 ready to come on, or maybe not.
I think.
Or they just sit on the sidelines.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
They
They're
got
going to
3.
empty their bench.
Yep. That's good by the coach, Colerain coach, gives everybody a chance at this point. At 3-0, they're not likely to come back, so.
Yeah, let everybody play.
And the goal of JV is develop your team for varsity. It's not for not that they don't want the JV to win, but the whole idea is to get them ready for the next level.
I remember asking a JV basketball coach once what the record was, and he said, I don't know.
Did you believe him?
Yeah, I think so. I think he honestly didn't care all that much.
Yeah. Well,
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure the players knew.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah, but yeah, like you're saying, it's all developmental. I would imagine in the varsity game, when I've seen the JV versus varsity, the one thing you see is just the difference in the speed of the game. The varsity games just played at that much more of a faster level.
Yeah, the sizes aren't all that much different.
No, nope.
I've noticed that in the football.
Speed of play.
Yeah, it's the speed.
Yeah.
And it's very, very noticeable in football.
Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of JV football games. When you broadcast, though, do they broadcast the JV as well?
Yeah.
Okay, but they're different days, right?
The different days, yeah.
Yeah, like Saturday morning is usually the JV games.
Typically.
Or not necessarily, yeah.
Yeah, usually they're a day game. And
After the nights, yeah.
interestingly, many JV football games actually get more YouTube views than the varsity games do.
Huh. Yeah, that
Which
is
is
interesting.
Odd, but
Yeah. Well, one thing different in Ohio versus like New Jersey, where I grew up, is the football games are played at night, Friday night. In New Jersey, the games were played in the afternoon
Oh,
or the late morning. There wasn't the passion for high school football in New Jersey as it is in Ohio. Good football players, but just not, maybe with all the other distractions. For a lot of professional sports and all, depending where you are.
several years ago, I was on a flight from Cincinnati to Denver on a Friday night in the fall, and it was one lit-up football stadium after another all the way across the country.
Wow. That's interesting. So you had a clear night and, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually very surprised by it.
Yeah. Well, I think once you get to like Pittsburgh and head west,
Yeah.
if you go east of Pittsburgh, it's not as much. It's more basketball, but once you get to Pittsburgh,
It's football.
Pittsburgh's almost like a Midwest city, really.
Yeah.
Might have a chance here for the Colerain Cardinals, maybe to get a goal. Not quite. Played back. I think they called a penalty because she passed it back to her.
Ooh.
Yep, that's
Oh,
the
that's
call.
what they're going to do, yeah.
And that's going to end up being it's not going to be a penalty kick, but it'll be a direct kick from inside the box. Which is always interesting because this is a good chance to blast it. See how much courage the wall has. And you'll see how direct they are getting to the wall. So you got 3 up front there. You got a couple on the side hoping to get maybe a ricochet. I don't know.
Cardinals, big chance here.
The problem with this time is there isn't a lot of angle, especially when you guys see they got the tall defenders back there. That's smart.
And you got a lot of people packed into a small space there.
Yeah. Here's an idea. You almost pass it to the side, let somebody drill it from the corner, like where 2 is. Rather than try to kick it, just play it to her. That's what they're going to try. That makes it a direct end
I got it.
goal.
Oh!
Well played. Very nice.
Yeah, well done, Cardinals.
That was, they played that perfectly. Good execution. So that makes Colerain feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I'll give them something positive to think about.
Yeah. They got 15 minutes to see if they can make the miracle comeback here. But at 2 goals, you never know. Look at how quick the second goal came after the first one for Princeton.
Goal cards.
So I think we're even up now on plays in the box. 1-1.
Hitler.
Took out number 17 and put in number 28. Princeton did.
I guess Colerain finally got a favorable whistle in their favor, which they took advantage of. That was very nice. So interesting. Cardinals put in wholesale substitutions and they got a goal.
Yeah.
You definitely like to see that if you're Colerain. See if they get another one through. Oh, this might be another opportunity. Trip.
Oh,
that
trip.
should be a foul. There we go. A little bit far out to put it on goal, but a good opportunity for a free kick. Set up some folks on the left side and see if create a little havoc in the box. Looks like she's going to line it up and take a shot. Oh, good play by the keeper because Colerain was sitting on the doorstep there. If she had not collected that, it might have been 3-2, which could make it really interesting. We got the 3-2. Looks like Colerain's going to hop in their step from that goal.
Yeah, it did. It gave them a zap of energy here.
Yep. They got 13 minutes to get 2 goals to get a tie. And they're pressing Princeton a little bit.
Oh, their takeaway.
That was well done.
Here's a chance.
And well defended and tripped. That's probably a foul on Princeton, I would think.
I think so.
Looks like she took her out. Well, they just called it goal. Well, I'm not sure. Wasn't she out of bounds? Not sure how she could collect the ball and kick it. Or did she not go out of bounds?
I'm not sure what they're doing here. I thought they blew the play dead.
Yeah, I thought it was a foul, so she's kicking.
Yeah, that's not. Okay,
Well, where she's placing it, I don't think it's a goal kick, so it was a foul. Well, I don't know. I guess the foul occurred close to where the goal kick would be anyway. I'll look around the corner here. Princeton? Oh, she might. She's actually had a step or two to begin with, but Princeton defender got back very quick and quickly caught up. Down the sideline, good ball. Gonna stay in bounds, yes. Good play by the Colerain defender there.
Yeah. It'll be Princeton's ball here.
Princeton doesn't have any reason to go very quickly here.
No.
Looking to get a goal back here to spread it back out to a 4-1 lead. See if she can cross it here. Well, another good defensive play by Colerain defender back there. She's doing a nice job.
Did.
Her job is not to make fancy plays, but keep the defender, goalkeeper out of trouble. Slip through. Nice ball. Nice job.
Chan? No. Oh.
Good
Goalie
play by the
controlled
keeper.
Rebound. Yeah. Good play.
We're getting into the final 10 minutes of the contest here. Colerain desperately trying to get a second goal to make the last 10 minutes uncomfortable for Princeton. Throw in from number 33. Oh, Ileana Messer. That's what we're going to settle for. I think you're probably right. That went off of Colerain. So a Princeton throw-in. Give Ileana another chance. Settled, little back heel, went to the ground. Opportunity here for Princeton, perhaps. And she whiffed on that one.
Yeah.
I think that was over the end line, so it will be a goal kick for Colerain. 9 minutes to go. Got another substitution coming back in for Colerain. Don't know if that's the same three that came on or a different group, but giving everybody a chance to play here. Up the middle, did a nice job of keeping it, clearing it out. Kind of shot away from that a little bit, but got a good foot on it. Keeper's going to have to play this with their feet.
Oh.
That took a big curve. A lot of
sure
backspin
did.
on that one.
That's not what you meant to do at all.
Yep. Nice job. She jumped it. Did a good job of not handballing that because she was inside the box.
Yeah, it was kind of a loose ball. If the bounce had gone Colerain's way there, they might have been able to get something out of that. They got a corner kick here, though.
Maybe a chance to get it to 3-2 here.
Yeah, 7.5 minutes left.
Good ball. Great ball. Oh, I thought it was on.
Yeah, their
I thought
depth
it was on, but it was a
perception
little
here
bit- yeah.
isn't real good.
Yeah.
I thought it was a better ball when I left her foot than it turned
Yeah.
out to be also.
Well, if she put it on net, it would have been a challenging ball. Make the keeper have to make a save. She drops the ball and then somebody takes advantage and puts it in the net. There's another ball up the middle. Oh, she pulled her down. See, she got her arm under her. That's going to be a dangerous kick right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were you ever able to bend one into the goal from the corner? Have you ever been able to pull that off?
from the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Have you
I
can-
personally, no. That might be a chance for two. Oh, it looks to be a goal. It's in.
It's in.
It's in.
It's in.
3-2.
Ah. Goalie.
We
Oh, the goalie almost was able to stop it. She wasn't
Game
quite
on.
tall enough. Yeah.
game on. We were calling this game over and chance for to get other guys to play, and
Oh yeah.
and
20
now
minutes,
it's 3-2.
20 minutes left in the half. It looked like a done deal.
Goal Colerain.
So a nervous 6 minutes and 45 seconds for Princeton. And Colerain coming back from the dead at 3-0. Like we were saying before, that first goal definitely energized them.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely.
Yep.
And also, Princeton's looking a little tired.
Yeah.
I don't know if they haven't been substituting as much.
Well, they've also been, like you're saying, looking in the sun the whole half.
Yeah.
And we have a foul or an injury with Princeton.
Clock has stopped.
6 minutes, 18 seconds. Colerain faithful are on the edge of their seats as it's 3-2. If you're the Colerain JV coach, you got to be proud of your guys continuing to play when they got down 3-0. Remember, we were saying at that point, or will they kind of pack it in, or are they going to continue to play? And they've been playing.
They have. It's been a much more entertaining half than I thought it would be, actually.
Yeah. We're early in the year, so you got people still figuring it out at this point.
Yeah, it's only the third game for Princeton. Colerain's played 5 games already.
Oh, wow.
Princeton only 2.
Ball back in play here. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes, 18 seconds to be exact. If you're Princeton, you want to push the ball down into the Colerain side and create opportunities. See what she's going to do. Play the ball through. Gonna play it wide, or she's got plenty of room to. Colerain continuing to exert. That's offside or no? No? Didn't have a flag up.
No, they said that was onside. I thought it was offside, but
Yeah. And Colerain continues to push. I think Colerain is starting to believe.
yeah, they're going to inbound the ball here
Yep.
on the offensive end.
Chance to secure an unlikely tie. For those who like goals, we've had a goal-scoring second half. Just under 5 minutes to go here Princeton 3, Colerain 2. Princeton scored 2 quick goals in the second half to go up 3-0. It appeared to be Princeton's match, but a foul inside the box, and then another scoring opportunity. Now have it 3-2. Princeton playing it wide, and out of play. Throw in for Colerain. Taking another substitution for Colerain, leaving number 1, and then coming in number 6.
Number 1 is Briley Marsh, and number 6 is Zoe Feibig.
Throw in here for Colerain. Again, trying to secure a 3rd goal and a tie. Non-conference match, so it doesn't affect conference standings, but also a matter of pride when you're out there playing. Might be an opportunity here. She tried to play it. She played it wide. Did it go off anybody? Nope, it's a goal kick.
Yep.
So the keeper really doesn't need to be a big hurry. There was a game watching the other night where the whole game, the keeper on the other side was stalling. And in the professional level, they can add minutes for doing that. So you never quite know how much time is left. Ooh, played that back across the box. Dangerous. Colerain hurrying up to get the ball. They just got a little over 3 minutes. Want to take advantage of the precious moments they have left. Nice throw in. Headed. I think we're going to have a corner here.
Yeah.
And a golden opportunity for Colerain to secure a tie here. I'd almost be thinking of putting a bunch of bodies in the box. You get to the very end of the game, you bring the goalkeeper up too. I would certainly have your defenders back. At this point, might as well bring them in and give yourself a chance to tie it. Another corner. I think it's about time to bring up your keeper. I still got 2 minutes left. Oh,
Yep.
missed opportunity there.
Yeah, it was. I'd like to try that one again, I think.
Yeah. 2 chances there for Colerain. They weren't able to get one in the box. We got a clock stoppage, probably because of how far the ball went out of play. Nope. Or did he's indicating for him to stop the clock, but they're not stopping it.
Now it stopped.
No, it did. Well, this is a Princeton home game.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Let the clock run. Little homer there, perhaps. I don't think so. Probably just wasn't paying attention. Try to do now. Add the time back in. I'm not sure what it
I'm
is.
not sure what's going on here.
Or they could just 1001, 1002, 1003.
So they added. Yeah,
They did add it back in 9 seconds. These guys are doing their job.
Yep.
Maybe not be the varsity game, but they're still playing it as they should, which is good. Oh, might be an opportunity here for Colerain. Wow, we might have another corner.
Yep.
Now it's time to pack the box. Bring up your keeper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd bring.
Go for broke here.
Go for it, bro. Go for the tie. That defender in the back definitely should be up. She doesn't need to defend anymore. Even number 2, I'd have them all 10 in there. They only have 7. Could pay off.
1 minute remaining.
And Princeton's job is just to clear the ball, which she did. Good job. Defender's wanting it to go out of play. It doesn't want to.
Finally does.
Finally does. They got one last push. 43 seconds for a miracle for Colerain. Play it through. Onside. See if the keeper contains it. Nope. She should take her time now, and she can pretty much puts it in the books for Colerain. I mean for Princeton. As that goes out of play, we're now 19 seconds. A Princeton throw in. No hurry to throw it in. Coach is saying you can take your time.
7, 9,
Just throw it down the field away, and it's going to be great effort by Colerain, but they come up 1 goal short, but they made it entertaining second half. Final score, Princeton Vikings 3, Colerain Cardinals 2, an entertaining JV game, and we'll be following this up with the varsity match.
Your Lady Cardinals.
This is Ian Liddell with Tom Hall checking out from Pat Mancuso Stadium in Princeton, and have a good evening, and we'll see you in a little bit on the varsity game.